right. Okay, next we have Emmy, a freshman, who will be telling you the story of how a little redheaded girl changed her life.
I am obsessed with Little Orphan Annie. No, I'm serious. When I was 5 years old, my mom set me down on the couch and played the movie for the first time. I was so amazed that a story could be conveyed through song. I became so obsessed, all I did was run around the house belting out Tomorrow and begging my mom to let me dye my hair red. She got so sick of it that she had to find some way to get me out of the house. So she found out that a local youth production was doing Annie, and she asked me if I wanted to audition. Now, I'd been watching these little orphans sing about their hard knock life for months, but to be a part of it, I couldn't believe it. So I went and I auditioned, and I ended up getting to play Annie. It was so amazing, and I can't believe that putting on a red wig and running around a stage for an hour could completely change my life. After Annie, I became so addicted to performing. I looked for auditions anywhere I could. All my family gatherings became cabarets, and I couldn't go halfway down the street without doing a pirouette. But the only problem was a lot of my friends didn't like performing as much as I was. Then I found out that there was a performing arts camp. I really wanted to go, and upon my arrival, I saw kids sitting out in the open, strumming guitars and singing. I realized everyone was just like me. It's a place where I can really be myself, and I love going there every summer. But besides giving me the best friends I could ask for, theater has taught me many life lessons, one of them being rejection. An actor will go on hundreds of auditions before booking their first part. I stalk my email after auditions praying, God, I hope I get it, but most of the time, I don't. And it's not just because of me, it could be because of hair color, eye color, weight, age, skin tone, and so many other things. Recently, I booked a commercial. I got the audition during school, and I was like, Mom, this is so annoying, I have class the rest of the day. And she was like, can you just film it really quick? And I was like, no, I have class. So after school, it took me 5 minutes on my phone using voice memos to film. The next day, I found out I booked it. I couldn't believe it because I was like, wow, I just sat there on my phone doing it. And then I booked it. But a few days later, I went on another audition for a musical. I'd been prepping for weeks with voice coaches and acting coaches, and I felt so ready to go in. But immediately after singing, the casting director went, next! But I stuck up my chin and grinned and said, I'll book it next time. Another lesson it's taught me is professionalism. In the rare occasion you book something, you gotta know what to do on set. When I was 9, I booked my first film. I was to play Lizzie, a little girl who thought she was the lion. I was so excited, and I even got to miss 3 days of school. But when I got there, it took forever for them to load in the set and the props and the costumes, and it took forever to get into the costumes. And then once we finally started filming, it took forever just to film the same 4-minute scene of me eating cereal. It was so boring, and I was so exhausted by the end of it, I didn't know if I could do it tomorrow. But the next day, at 9 in the morning, I was back in the lion costume. But besides giving me these great lessons, theater's completely shaped my personality. I identify as a proud theater geek. I spend all my afternoons begging my mom for tickets to the Broadway's hottest new show, and I stalk YouTube for bootlegs. I hum Hamilton during the day, which is a show I can't even see because it's sold out till next February, and all my playlists are full of show tunes. I really love theater, and I know it's something that I'm going to do for the rest of my life. But theater's not the only thing you can pursue. What you should do is you should be open to trying new things. If you like to eat, maybe take a cooking class. Or if you like watching soccer, or even if you've kicked a ball once in your life, try out for your school's team. Trying something new can seriously open doors for you, and finding something you love can completely shape your life. I didn't know that putting on a red wig would change my life forever, but I wouldn't change it for anything.